I woke up and checked my phone, seeing our chat group with me and my friends. Hundreds, if not thousands, of messages and notifications. I see loads. And all I'm doing is just on my phone, sat, just reading all of the notifications. All of it. Plus, they were texting at 12 a.m., 11 p.m., 10 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Half the time, they didn't really even have a bedtime. Neither, well, I did. I stayed past because I couldn't sleep. So I'd literally stare in the ceiling and just wake up the next couple of hours wondering what I just did, because that was practically pointless. Sitting on my bed, which was crusty and smelled of just terrible smells. I looked up at the ceiling and I look at my phone. I see so many notifications. Suddenly, I click the power button on the side, turns off, I put it down. I just think for some time in solitude. Why do I struggle socially, really, in real life? Why? Not just that, I had so many other thoughts. But I closed out the other ones for now, and I focused on the social circle and how it is. So I start scouring everywhere. I scour the internet, I scour this place, I scour that place. I try and scour and deep dive. So my phone half the time would literally be how to make a person like you, or like how to make a good first impression, or this. And there was at least 10,000 different topics that flashed before my eyes on the screen, telling me, okay, so you need to talk, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. It gave me literally like 10,000 different ways. And I got so confused because when I tried these things outside of my house and like try and go outside because I wanted to improve my social circle, I went outside. I see a couple of people in school which I never met. I try and It didn't even work that well. Because half the time they weren't even paying attention to me. They sat there with their crossed arms, folded arms, and they just looked to the left or the right. They weren't even looking straight to my eyes. They were like looking right and the left and saying, oh, yeah, I guess. Well, you could say that, this, hi, whatever. Literally just like brushing me off. Brushing me off like a paintbrush on like a painting, and just going like, brushing me off. Literally just letting me. My social circle deteriorated. Those friends I had deteriorated. Those friends, I literally realized over time, first impression I made on them was just that, oh bro, yeah, whatever, we can play video games, this. That was the type of first impression I had. And then when I just cut out all this nonsense, I go to the bookstore and I buy one book, and it solves my entire problem. And all the self-improvement guys and all the people who, have been reading books like I told you to, probably know what this book is called. This book, which is actually really, really great in terms of social skills and everything, you probably know what it is. And it's How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Absolutely great book. Great book. So, as it states in the book, let me see if I can pull it up. Right here, in page 64. An insincere grin, no, that doesn't fool anybody. We know it isn't mechanical and we resent it. I am talking about a real smile, a heartwarming smile, a smile that comes from within, the kind of smile that will bring a good price in the marketplace. See, I realized this over time as well. People don't really actually like your insincere or fake grin when you're just kind of like, and you're not even actually trying to like make it sincere. You're just smiling for the sake of smiling, but it's not sincere. It's not from the heart. It's not authentic. It's not raw. It's not from you. It's just a weird fake smile that you put like in a weird photo, or when you're giving someone a handshake, and it literally just looks so off. And they can literally just read you like a book. At first impression, first glance, people can read you like a book. Okay, he's muscular, he must go to the gym. Okay, he wears, this. He must have a business. He must this. People can make a lot of inferences on just your first impression alone. And when they see that you have an insincere or fake smile when you're trying to shake another man's hand, it doesn't even feel real or raw. You've probably experienced this as well. When you shake another man's hand and when they smile, it doesn't even look sincere. It doesn't even look like it came from them. It literally just looks so synthetic, artificial, fake. Really. Because over time, social circle, I start to realize this whole fake smiling thing, like I should be happy all the time. Listen, fake smiling, like I mentioned earlier, it's literally just useless. What are you doing, bro? You know it, and other people know it as well. You don't like a fake, artificial smile, which is just insincere, fake, right? Because anybody could move their lips and smile. Like, it's not hard, it's not difficult, right? But when it's insincere, nobody really cares and they don't like it. They just don't like it. Why would they? Ask yourself this right now. Why would they? Why would they like an insincere smile, which is fake, artificial, and not come from the heart, and isn't raw, authentic, real, and you're actually just smiling? You don't have the insincere urge or trying to insincerely smile. You're trying to actually authentic smile. right? Because a smile can give so many impressions. Just first impressions at first glance, yes. When you shake another man's hand, you stare at him directly in the eye. You give direct eye contact, right? You don't break, you don't go like, oh, but I have to check my phone, I have to go like this. No. You go like this, you stick your hand out, and then you handshake, you give him direct, strong eye contact, and you give him an instant smile. Picture that. Picture that. You're on your phone like this, scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. You grab another man's hand and you're not even looking at him, you're not even making any facial expression. You're just laughing at this little piece of technology that's in your hand. And you're looking at it, and you're not even looking at the other guy. Or picture it's the other way around. You see what it's like at first impression, at first glance. And say someone they don't use their phone, but when they handshake you, they look at you, they give you a fake, insincere smile. You read them like a book. You read them like a book because, you can tell pretty easily. You just read them like a book and you're like, why are you trying to fake smile, bro? Like, I tried to fake smile and all the guys around me would be like, why are you trying to fake smile, bro? Do you see the point? Fake smiling is detrimental, actually, because since it feels fake to other people and yourself, it will ruin all the connections and social circles and whatever it is. Welcome to where all the normies and scrollers and just the average guys who want to have another dopamine spike from video games, Subway Surfers, and just chatting with their friends and like, oh bro, look at this guy, he's yapping. They don't even have an attention span for a couple of minutes. And they just click off because they're wondering about this new trend in TikTok and YouTube and this. Which is not even important. Not even important. So because the top 1 and 10% of men are still seeing this right now, which is a tiny, very, very small percentage, I'm going to make something very clear. The way to make a good, simple first impression on someone is really, really simple. So if you've read this book, smile. It's that simple. Now earlier I know I said insincere smile is bad, but compared to the real, authentic, just smile that just vibes and flows. Not a fake smile. You're not trying to put on a fake smile and put on a fake smile when underneath you're just depressed. A real, authentic smile. Do you know what it feels like when you shake someone's hand? When you shake another man's hand, you have strong eye contact, and he's smiling at you, but you can tell it's real. Doesn't that feel a lot better than compared to he's insincere smiling, fake smiling? Because you can tell, you can literally just tell by the way it kind of looks if he's faking it or if he's literally smiling real, raw, authentic without trying to put on a fake smile. Picture that scenario. Aren't you more likely to have the other guy who made the sincere smile Didn't he leave a better impression on you? Didn't he leave a better impression on you? Because he didn't just try and waste your time like the other guy who's like, and just fake smiling, right? Literally, just don't fake smile. It's really, really simple. Smile, but make it authentic. And if you don't want to smile, because you're just the guy who's on this cringe trend of, oh, Sigma Male Grand, da 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 da. Smile, bro, because when you're really, really serious and you're taking it really serious in social circles, it can be somewhat fluctuating, but ideally. So, say if you're sat alone right now in the room, you fat slub, you idiot. You just sit there, okay? You smile. You force yourself to smile. And I know that seems kind of contradictory to what I said earlier, but just right now, wherever you are, if you're in a room, you're outside in a forest, or wherever you are, just force yourself to smile. Force yourself to just put a grin on. Right? And then over time, you just want to smile more and more and more and more, because you kind of just adapt to it, like human beings do. Right? Because the more you do of something, you just kind of get used to it, get adapted to it. The same way in the gym, you get used to benching, you get used to, deadlifting, squatting, and everything. The same way when you start reading, you start getting adapted to it. When you start journaling, you get adapted to it. Meditating, you get adapted to it. All this, you start getting adapted. You get used to it. It's really that simple. So that's the simple way. If you want to join Brotherhood, click the first link in the description. Subscribe if you want more self-improvement content. And welcome to our Brotherhood.